Yeah, so it's kind of wild because I like you could call it Illuminati. You could call it that. It's pretty easy. So what? That's the funny part about it. But now I understand. I understand. That's So from my estimate, you're looking at Afghanistan Intel Air Force. You're gonna mess with an Intel dude in the Air Force from Afghanistan? Not Afghanistan. Vietnam. Excuse me. Vietnam. And then all these kids doing the legwork from Iraq and Afghanistan. And the traveling film crew band has no fucking clue or something? Bro, the dude that freaking served me drinks in Atlanta was in the airport terminal at LA for Honolulu. Oh yeah, check this out. You're gonna love this one. All right, so the pressure's on. I'm all lit up by microwaves, all kind of weird shit. And I'm in LA, and I haven't been in LA in 30 years. And I got everybody. Oh, okay. Let me go back. When they came in, they chased me around, and I freaking flew my car off the cliff. I hope somebody got that on. I hope to fuck. Oh, you know the kid that got me out of the car? Went out. He was like, "All right, let me tell you a story." They chased me around. Freaking, they came back like I don't know, like 3 or 4 weeks ago or whatever. And I was like, okay, this has got to be like the blow off top or whatever. So let's just go to fucking be freaking Evil Knievel. Okay, so I'm being Evil Knievel. I need to tell this story in full because it's fucking hilarious. And so anyways, this was the Venezuelan part because they were all Venezolanos. Eh, that's my hometown, Kissimmee in Orlando, the Venezolanos. Como era? Oh yeah, so they go, and they're chasing me around, and you know they last year when they chased me, you know I freaking did my thing, and I didn't, but I was like they caught me by surprise and with heavy weaponry, and I was like, oh my god, no, not right now, I can't, no, no, this is not good, I'm tired, and so I go out and I'm like, oh my god, they're all here. And then, oh my god, I'll tell you the story later. Anyways, I jumped the car off of like a 5-foot cliff. Totally. I crashed 3 feet from the lake. Okay, so some retard kid comes to the door and he's like, stay in the car. And I'm like, bro, there's nothing wrong. I'm okay. Let me get my stuff. And I'm like, who the hell are you? And he's like trying to give me advice of how to get out of the car. I'm like, you're giving me completely the wrong advice. Everything you're saying is the backwards thing to do. So I get my stuff and I go and I'm like, who are you? And then I'm like, I'm gonna go walk up there, dude. And I'm like walking towards the thing and he's like, that's a pretty high wall to jump. And I'm like, I'm not gonna jump the wall this time. I'm gonna go around and walk up the little hill over there, bro. I already jumped the wall in my car. Freaking landed it freaking perfectly. If the axles didn't freaking give up, I would have kept on going. The axle freaking gave up. Anyways, total wrecked it. I got like 6K for it. Thanks, guys. Fuck it. Thanks, guys. I got these fucking stupid. Anyway, so fucking he goes to the officer and the officer asks him his last name. He's like, blah blah blah, clown you. I saw freaking clown you in LA like 3 days ago. I saw clown you. I saw him. I was like, yo, what up, clown you? He looked me dead in the eye. He was like, oh my god, he remembered me. What up, clown you? What the fuck are you people, bro? Do you know you're fucking like? Oh my god. You're like cannon fodder for freaking narco child traffickers. You're like a pikeman, but you don't even know it. That's the problem. Holy shit, bro! Open your eyes. Oh wow. I don't know. I can't even say I hope you get paid good. That's like, are you stupid? That's what I should say. Are you stupid? Man. Anyways, what's up, clown you? Oh, I see you again. Oh, we do 3 times. 3 times you got fucking clown. I got clown, you got clown 2 times. Bro, every time I see the fucking Narcos, I'm like, oh fuck, I am so fucking dead. I am so dead. I'm so fucking dead. Every time I'm like, what are these little twats? Like I just figured it out right now. I was like, how are these little twats all wrapped up with fucking Narcos? Like, how did that happen? How could that fucking happen? But these, I'm like, what, Jefe? Nice to see you, bro. And the other guy waiting for me at the bottom, they were lighting my ass up with the fucking, I saw the x-ray into my room in the hotel in LA, and then there's like Jefe and his 2 goons are sitting there, and he's like, me di culpa. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Now I gave him a dap, and I was like, I'm out of here. I was sitting down to drink with them, but I was like, that moment, I left even all my packs. I left everything behind. I left with this. The shirt on my back. I was like, no, too many Narcos. Too many Narcos for me. I'm not about that. And plus, they're aiming at me, and I'm like, no, that's not good either. No bueno, no bueno. No bueno. So I go downstairs and I see them and I have a drink with them. They invite me to sit down and drink with them, and they're telling me everything I do, and I'm like, yeah, that's not me. But, you know, if I wasn't getting lit up by so much radiation and ready to get the hell out, I would have been like, ATL was crazy. That airport, it was like, you could kill somebody in that airport. You can kill somebody in that airport. That's crazy. Now I know why they call it trap music. You get trapped at the airport. Oh, I guess we're finally there, right? Airport used to be the escape spot, so why wouldn't somebody figure out how to trap you there? Right? That's where everybody goes. Anyway, so that next day, I had 2. So I'm like, all right, I see Jefe, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so fucking dead. You know what the fucking cab driver said to me? He was like, hasta malaikum. I was like, malaikum salam. But what do you mean, hasta malaikum? It was so funny. And then, so anyways, I had to drink with the fucking Jefe. Or he was like a mid-boss. He was like a middle boss. Jefe was fucking he was on the plane where I felt like I was gonna get thrown off the plane. That guy was definitely Jefe. And the Mexicanos just go around. So I met the fucking Venezuelan cartels and the Mexican cartels. You guys are incredible. I love you. Mwah. Anyways, so yeah, you start seeing that kind of stuff around you, and you got the fucking traveling phone film crew band. Now I lost my spot. I was going somewhere with this. Let me get back on track. Anyway, so yeah, I saw the cartels and the plan. So I'm like, okay, cartels. I'm done with this, and the police are treating me bad. Oh, and you know who else I saw? The cop. When I jumped the wall, the cop that helped me, like, do the paperwork and all this stuff. The white guy with the spiky white old hair. And I remember when I saw him, I was like, man, this guy looks like an actor. It was a second cop. And I saw him at LA today. I saw him when I jumped the wall, and I saw him at LA, it's a week. It's been the whole day. I sleep a couple hours, try to figure stuff out, and move. Which has been kind of fun. Just with this, I'm gonna go get some threads tomorrow. I need new threads anyways. You gave me a reason. I need a new car too, so you gave me a reason to buy a new car, and you gave me a reason to buy some new clothes. It's like gonna be a brand new life. You guys are like, you're like life improvement channel. It's like the life improvement channel. And so, okay, so anyways, so this is the point of the story. So I was like, okay, so I left to the hotel. When I left to the hotel, I had a ticket to Seattle the next day. And I was like, oh man, this hotel's not feeling so good. And then I hear like people yelling downstairs, this, that, and I'm like, let me go check it out. And then I see the narco dudes, and I'm like, oh boy. And then I'm like, I'm out of here, fuck it. And I left all my stuff, like my drum machines, my clothes, and everything, full blown survival mode at this point. You know, I'm not fucking around. And so I go to the train station, and I'm like, because, well, I'm not gonna tell you why I went to this train station, but it's probably incriminating to someone. So I'm at the train station. So for that day, that's like 1 in the morning. For that day, I have two exits: Seattle or Denver, Colorado train station. And I was leaving the train station, bro. The homies, the negros, the homies start come by and start fucking with me. And start fucking. This is a face tattoo dude hanging out, hollering at girls at like 5 in the morning in the train station. I'm like, yo, homie, you know something about fucking Iran cartels and the homeboys all working together to fucking murder people in airports and train stations and shit. And he's like, yo, man, get the fuck out of here. You're fucking weird. But he fucking threatened me because I kept pressing him and he didn't want to say nothing. I kept pressing him. He was like, I should just stab you now. I was like, yo, chill, bro. I'm going to spill my coffee. And so I was like, oh, you're going to stab me in the airport, huh? Okay. So then I'm like, I'm out of here too. So I go back to, oh no, stab me at the train station, right? This is like 4 or 5 in the morning or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? No, who knows? It was like 4 or 5 in the morning because the Starbucks was like right when the Starbucks opened. So this is all the dude's like gonna stab me, and I'm like, okay, so I got Radiation Gang on my ass, the Traveling Phone Film Crew, and the Mexicanos are fucking here. I'm like, bro, I'm not. I'm just me. It's just one. So you know, I'm like, okay, well, pa carajo, I'm out of here. Let's go back to the airport. So at this point, I have a train leaving at 4 p.m. to Denver, Colorado, and a plane leaving at 10 a.m. to Seattle. So I go to the airport and I'm like, let's go buy a plane ticket to Honolulu. So I go and I buy a plane ticket to Honolulu that morning. I go and I walk all the way through the terminal checking it out, right? And guess who's at the terminal to Honolulu? The dude that served me a drink, and it was a shitty vodka tonic in the airport at ATL. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, bro. I also met the special ops that were fucking surveilling me for freaking who God knows how long, that I've seen like 7 times already. And she's like, I asked her, I was like, so did you have fun watching me? She was like, yeah. It killing me. Yo, but they don't tell you too much, man. I've seen that lady probably like 7 times, bro. I even think I recognize her. Like I know her. I know her from back in the day, but I can't put a name. She won't give me her name. She won't. I barely ever get any information from these. The intelligence people. Yeah, some of them just be like, no. I'm like, yeah, okay, okay. So anyway, so I see the freaking dude at the bottom. I'm like, oh man, they're trying to throw me out of an airplane again, again. So I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, let's take a ride. Let's go get a car. Bang, bada bing, bada boom. 5 outs, baby. 5 outs in one day. Pick one. But the first one, I should have done it. I should have done it because it would have been so funny. But I was just like so ready to be like, let's go see what kind of weirdness we can get ourselves into. The first one, all it took was the first one to leave you guys at the terminal in Orlando, because all of you, every last one of you, like you've been waiting for me, like everyone. There was. From my estimation, they had people, at least 25 people at every single terminal taking a flight out throughout that whole range that I was there in Orlando. And they might have waited too. But when it came to getting on the terminals, everybody went in and I was the last one. I was like, oh man, I want to do this so bad. I want to do this so bad. People were even some people got on and then got back out. Like the two people got on and then got back out. The kid that I met in the line, the Mexican kid, I was like, where you from? He's like, building doors in Mexico at a Toyota plant or something. And everybody's looking at us, and I'm just talking to him. He's just kind of giving me one word answers. I saw him at LA. I saw him in LA, but he was going to Atlanta. He went to Atlanta with me. He went to Atlanta with me. But I saw him in LA again 3 days later. Oh man, that shit was hilarious. Fucking trying to throw me, and then they send the homies to be like, "Y'all pass by some homies." I said, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what? I'm not your bro." Look, oh man, I gotta tell you this. This shit's so freaking. Oh man, that's like. These fucking punks, man. This is so stupid. This is stupid, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, fucking so I'm getting thrown off I'm like getting thrown off airplanes. But then when I got on that plane, the only reason I freaking was even thinking that I would get thrown off the airplane is the fucking Jefe was sitting 2 seats away from me to my left. I was so damn tired and zapped and irradiated and everything. I kept on looking over at him to try to talk to him, but he never looked at me. That was definitely Jefe. That was definitely Jefe. That was the Mexican Jefe. That was the Mexican guys. Yeah, I really wanted to talk to him, but I was like so fucking pissed. I was like, man, it's not a good time to talk to Jefe when you're fucking pissed. You know what I mean? But I was like, we'll get on the plane anyways. Fuck it. Oh, the only reason that I thought it was gonna be like when I bought the ticket, when I bought the ticket at the counter, because it felt like a game of which city is gonna go to next and how we're gonna get them, and like every city has like a different strategy of murdering you. That's what it felt like. So when I bought the ticket, she was like, "This one, all my shit was getting hacked." I was putting my card in the ATMs. Man, if I tell you, I could get killed for telling you the things that I've seen. So I'm not gonna like go into it though. But it's, bro, if it is what I think it is, I am so way in over my head, so absolutely way in over my head that like the entire traveling film crew is like I'm way in over my head. The traveling film crew is like 10,000 feet below the ocean. That's where you're at. I'm in way over my head. If it's what I think it is, I won't even say what I think it is. Because the only people that should know that are the people that can stop it. And they're not just me. No siree. No siree. That's way too, like, military intelligence with microwave weapons and Mexican cartels and Haitian cartels and Venezuelan cartels. And I know the complete total strategy. Taking over communities using a layer of comms that intercepts. I forgot there was a name for that. I forgot what it was. Where you're intercepting entire like buildings. You could do it to the house. Freaking like you could do a whole block in probably like an hour or two. And you have all the communications of a whole block in about an hour or two. All electronic communications. And then start the surveillance layer like that and then build it up. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what that means? And you guys think it's just a show? But you end up becoming the help because you think it's just a show. Oh man, can you imagine? Can you imagine freaking retired Air Force from Vietnam with all the trauma? Oh man, having fun with neighborhoods. Oh, oh god. Man, that Ho Chi Minh Trail was something brutal, man. And then when they got back home, nobody loved them. I was like, you motherfuckers are over here hanging out in the 60s having your fucking sex parties. We're over here freaking fighting the Viet Cong, freaking getting our dicks chopped off and hung. And when we get back fucking home, nobody loves us. It's your boss. That's hard stuff, man, right? So, yeah, if it is what I think it is. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, boy, 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 boy. So, here, oh man, I was over here. No, but okay, so that's just the American. That's just the American contingent. There's more. And so, I might as well go for it. No, I'm not going for it. When it comes to Iran and China, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it with Iran and China. It's just me. I'm way out of my league here. I'll let the CIA director have his conversations with Xi Jinping. It's enough for me. Oh, I went to go to a hotel today, and they didn't let me in. They told me to get off the property. I saw some people that I recognized too, vaguely. I'm not in the mood to recognize people right now, so I'm trying to not even like see them. Because if I see one of them, I'm gonna freaking say hello. Yeah, yeah. So it's very strange, very strange. Getting out of LAX too was that was massive. I saw people that I saw at the airport in cars next to me. Like at the airport, like a day. What was it? Day LAX? Did I spend the night in LAX? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. The next day, they're in a car. They're in the airport, hovering around me. I think I saw that one. That one. She was a Oriental girl. I don't know. I don't know. She was sort of a new face, but somebody that I saw at least twice. Once at the airport and then once in a car right next to me. I'm like, huh? How does that happen? Right? But more than twice, because it was recurring, but it was recurring over a short period of time. And so you've got all these people like surrounding you, but they have no idea. Like this shit goes deep, way too deep, like so deep that you're already underwater. I'm just way in over my head. I'm in over my head and you're underwater. So I don't know what to say. Like, I mean, like from my perspective, I kind of applaud fucking that kind of intelligence. I applaud the intelligence, but man, if you are a grimy motherfucker and you hate people, you could do some really horrendous stuff to people with that kind of strategy and intelligence. It can get pretty ugly. Like, no, it can get pretty ugly, horrifying. You know what I mean? It can get pretty ugly. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit. See, you know what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, I can't sugarcoat this. It's horrific. Like, crimes against humanity, horrific. Anyways, and let me crimes against humanity, horrific. Yeah, Geneva Convention, horrific. That type. Civil rights, horrific. Civil liberties, horrific. You know the difference between your rights and your liberties? Anyway, so they didn't let me in the hotel, and it was people that I recognized, and I was like, oh man, I felt bad. It's like, man, even here? I was like, okay, all right, fine. But I found a better hotel, and this hotel is fucking sweet. So this is pretty cool. It worked out. Master knife turner. Um, so yeah, I hope the Intel guys don't get too mad at me. Those are like that's scary too. Like, okay, so you got narcos and Intel dudes, and it's like I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Not a little bit. Not even, not even a little bit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'd say my heart goes out to you, but fuck you. Um, but at the same time, it's like, please don't kill me. Oh shit! But I don't know. So there you have it. That's it. That's what you guys, your little twats, fucking got into. I don't know how. How do you? Well, actually, no. Now I know. I guess I know how. It's a show. It's a show for you. You guys like. You guys are too freaking like wrapped up in your little box. Wrapped up in your little box. Wrapped up in your little box. You can't see. You can't see us outside of it. You can see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get cliche. The bigger picture. The bigger picture. This is so funny. I like to call them externalities. This is a lot fucking more accurate.